What's going on, my people? This is episode 396 or 397, Diversity Outspoken, where we speak about a diverse range of topics, meaning that we speak about anything and everything, and we are outspoken or straight to the point about those topics. Diversity Outspoken. All right, listen. All right, now y'all have to follow me now. This popped up in my mind the other day. This popped up in my mind maybe 2 days ago. And I was kind of like, I said, man, should I make a video about this? I said, well, you know what? I make videos about everything. So I was like, hey, let me just go ahead and do it. Listen, I was wondering this. I was wondering, do certain things in your body, and I'll explain in a second, do certain things in your body, can they be used up as you age separately from you aging? Check out what I'm talking about. There's like this pimple right here. I don't know where this pimple came from. I think I was eating too much cake. A little pimple just popped up out of nowhere in the middle of my head. Alright, anyway. It'll be going like in a day or something. I don't know. I never get pimples. Last time I got a pimple was like years ago. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, for example, let's say that someone who talks a lot. If you talk a lot, you're using up your vocal cords, right? Can your voice or can your vocal cords, can your voice wear itself out if you talk more in life than somebody who didn't? Let's say there's somebody who's 50 years old, let's say, right? So a 50-year-old who, let's say, talks all the time. Throughout their whole life, they were really a talkative kid. Maybe they had, when they got older, so they were a talkative kid. When they got older, they had a job where they spoke a lot and things like that. That 50-year-old who went through life talking all the time, when they're 60 years old, will their voice maybe be worn out, or maybe they'll lose their voice compared to a 50-year-old that went through life, and as a kid they were kind of a quiet kid, didn't talk much. As an adult, they had a job where maybe they sat at the desk at a computer, didn't have to talk to anybody. Now, both 50-year-olds, they're aging, so their body's getting older. So everything in your body gets older, right? When you age, and get up in your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever, everything in your body starts to get old, right? You start to get old and eventually you die. Your body shuts down eventually when you die, right? Let's say you die from old age. So yeah, I understand everything gets old. But if you use something on your body more than the next person, separately from your body getting old as a whole, does that individual item on your body, can that item wear itself out? Because I've never heard of anybody where it's like, oh, well, you talked so much throughout your life that, you have one 50-year-old, and this one 50-year-old, because they were a talkative child, because they had a job where they had to speak all the time, one 50-year-old, in talking years, your mouth in talking years, because you were a talkative child, because you did have a job where you had to speak all the time, and in talkative years, your mouth is 80 years old, even though your body's 50 years old. You see what I mean? Compared to somebody who may be 50 years old, but they were a quiet kid, they had a job where they didn't have to talk. So even though that individual, the second individual, might be 50 years old, because they were quiet their entire life, their mouth might only be 10 years old. See what I'm saying? So, you think it works like that? Do you think that if you use something on your body more than somebody else, that it gets worn down? I guess I'm specifically talking about your mouth. Because even a 90-year-old or a 100-year-old person, you can see them and, they'll be talking to you. You see your grandmother who's like, 95 years old, and she's like, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" So she can still talk, but I'm wondering if you use something on your body more than somebody else, does that thing age separately from your body aging as a whole? Right? If I'm 50 years old, and if a person's 50 years old and they're talking all their life, so in mouth and years, their mouth is actually 80 years old. They're 50 years old in number, but their mouth is actually 80 years old. Is that possible? Can you eventually use your mouth up to where you wear it out because you've used it so much? And it could actually, your voice could actually be older than your actual body because you've used it up so much? I think that's possible. Or if you're a quiet person, your voice could actually, in age-wise, be younger than your body because you were a quiet person throughout your life. What do you guys think about that? I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all know I'm crazy. I got a weird mind. I think about all type of stuff. Just listen. Most of the stuff that comes in my mind, I don't even talk about. I should start making videos about every little thing that pops in my mind. Man, I be having so many philosophy and philosophical ideas. I be having so many philosophy and philosophical ideas. I'd be like, why is it that? All right, you guys. Love y'all. Have a great day or great night, depending on where you are in the world. I got to get rid of this pimple. Y'all see this pimple? Hold up. Right there. You see it? I can't scratch it. What is going on with this pimple? Came out of nowhere. Too much cake and ice cream. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Have a great day or great night, depending on where you are in the world. Love y'all. All right. Take care. Peace. Bye-bye.